Hi and welcome back to Graphic It's Good. Today we have another deck profile for you. As you may know, Black MetalGarurumon toolbox has been taking over the meta a little bit. So I thought I'd put my spin on something similar, a colour that is very toolboxy in itself, that I think has better choices. So we're going to have a look at that deck. So we'll start off with the babies. So we've got 4 Demi-Marimon, on deletion, draw and trash one. It's just a way to find your pieces. This deck isn't a combo deck, but it's a very toolbox deck, so you want to see those pieces when you need them. So that extra draw power is always going to be good to make sure you have the right piece for the right moment. And just one Xiaomon. I was thinking about running the Digimon, but in this style of deck you really want to make sure you're just drawing a lot and seeing all the kind of things you need in different situations. And then Xiaomon, you know, he's just that one of gives retaliation of 10 things in the trash. It's a great extra little piece. Then we have the rookies. Again, this is a part where purple have a load of great rookies, so singling any single one was hard. So I thought, it's a toolboxy deck, let's go toolboxy with the rookies as well. So we've got 2 Devimon, just your 2 cost to drop 3k body. 2 Gazimon, just to help control your opponent's memory. 2 Dracmon, just allowing you to pull back those option cards that cost 1 or 7. You play a couple in this deck, so it's just nice to have those options to pull them back if you need to. 2 Labramon, if you brick in, it's nice to play to draw and trash one and maybe see a card you need. 2 Tapirmon, again, if you've got a Demi-Mare underneath it, swing into your opponent's security and die, you draw 2 trash ones, so just finding those pieces again. And then 3 Gearmon. I think he has a place in pretty much every purple deck, so I think 3 is the right amount for him, just because you want to make sure you see him because he helps you get your costs off, reduce the cost of some of your level 6s as well. I'm happy with this list. I've not had a time where I've struggled for a good rookie to play. This gives me a good variety, good abilities to choke, to draw, and just to gain some memory and control some memory. So I think this is a great set. Running a lot of 2s means you're not guaranteed to see them, but again, it just means that you've got a lot of different options for different circumstances. And then we've got our level 4s. Again, I wanted to have a play around with it. The level 4s aren't too crazy like the level 3s, but still there's enough there to have a bit of variety. So you've got 3 of the Retaliation Devi. I still think he's really strong. The ability to Digivolve for 2 and throw this into a level 6 and potentially clear it, or Digivolve into something and give that thing retaliation as well is nice. 3 1-cost blocker Devimon. I'm not a massive fan of 5k blockers, but Digivolving for 1 in this style of deck is great. But also having those like cheap to Digivolve blockers is also nice, because I can play a Devimon, Digivolve into, play a Demi-Devi, Digivolve into a Devi and keep it my turn still if I've got a memory tamer out. And we've got 3 Marimon. Again, it's just nice to Digivolve up. 5k body, either swing it into something or just keep it there to go up for a nice cheap amount. And 2 Valmon, because I think 6k body blockers are definitely viable and definitely have their place in this meta. So I don't think it's worth playing 3 of them, just because then you're running 6 level 4s that are going to cost you 2, so running 6 that are going to cost you 1 cost, 5 that 2 cost, I think is a good ratio, because again, these are situational. These are nice if they've got something that can easily delete blockers, and this is nice to swing into stuff where if you're just looking to rush up, you've got 6 of your bodies to rush up with. Then we've got the 5s. Again, I wanted to have a selection of 5s. This isn't too crazy. It's just a choice. So if I feel like maybe one path isn't worth going down, I can go down the other. So we've got 1 Skull Mirror. If you brick, play this, you've got a level 5 for 5 memory. Or when you're digivolving up, it's a 2-cost digivolution. I think one of it's fine because purple's all about its inheritables and its level 5s. So just this is a one of. I think it's a good amount. If you brick, you can play it, or if you need to rush up, you got it there. 1 Chimeramon, again, a one of's perfectly fine for this. It's situational. You need to be in a good position if you're going to give your opponent 7 memory, so you don't always want to play it, but it's there just in case. 3 Lady Devi. Draw 2, trash 2, allows you to cycle some things into the trash that maybe you want to pull back later, but it also allows you to cycle and find cards that you need for your combos, and also the inheritable of killing a level 3 and using an option card is amazing. And then for the Blackwall Growl, he's definitely one of the best level 5s we've got in purple. His inheritable is pretty good. Delete something to restand, so it allows you to get a couple of swings off, but the main thing we're kind of using for in this is that Digiburst, just allowing you to bring out a level 3 to potentially use to restand later, or even just to bring out a 3 Digivolve into a blocker just to give yourself that extra defense. Again, I think this is pretty solid. There's not much of a change here. I was considering going 2 Skull Mirror and 3/3, but I think he's just got more of a place as a 4. Then we go on to our 6s. Now this is where it gets very toolboxy, just because, you know, I want to have different choices. I don't want to feel like I've worked myself into one option. I want to have many different things I can pick when it comes to level 6s to play at different situations. So we play 1 Anubismon. On Digivolve, bring back a level 3. Level 3 gains Rush, and then any Digimon brought back also gains Rush. So it's nice if you've got this out and you bring out a Blackwall Growl Digiburst, that rookie then has Rush if you've got this out, but it's just nice to plus off of. So you could have a Blackwall Growl Digiburst, bring out a rookie, Digivolve into this, bring out another rookie. You've just gone from a 5 to a 6 plus 2 on your rookies, and then you can Digivolve this into a level 7 and you've still got your 2 rookies there for next turn. Or you could swing with the rookie that you brought back with Anubis because it's got Rush, Digivolve the other one up into a blocker. You play 1 ChaosGallant. I do really like this card. I just think it's very situational. If you Digivolve up into it and your opponent doesn't have anything for you to delete, it's a waste of Digivolution. It is nice that it can bring back when you delete one of your when one of your Digimon gets deleted, you can bring back a level 3. So even if you blow up a Zwart defeat to kill something, you can bring back a rookie. So this way to, you know, just recycle your board. So something dies, you bring something back. Then we've got 2 Plutomon. I am a big fan of Plutomon. I definitely think he's got his place. He is 4 to Digivolve, but we have a way in this deck where we can turn him into a 3 cost. So you can still keep your turn. The main thing is on Digivolve, draw 1 for your Digivolution, then draw 2 for his on Digivolve effect. So you're drawing 3 cards, and it then allows you to, on Digivolve, you can play an option card of 6 or less. So we've got, there's not many, there's only 3 option cards we can play. 4 option cards we can play in this set, in this deck. But if you get, again, where this is a toolboxy deck, if I have this in my hand, I may have another level 6, so it might not be his right time, and then when I draw into what I need, I can play him, so you're not locked into 1 level 6. And then 2 Tactimon. Again, I'm a big fan of Tactimon. He's great against Rookie Rush. He's great at increasing pressure against your opponent, clearing out some of their board. If they've got level 3s, he'll kill them. Gaining a memory every time you swing, as well as gaining 2k. So if there's nothing on board, he gains all 3 effects. So he can kill 3 rookies, gain a memory, and gain 2k. So you can swing as a 13k body. Then if you restand with a Blackwall Growl, swing again, gain an additional memory. kill any more rookies if there are any, and also gaining an extra 2k, so swinging at 15k, so it allows him to potentially trade into something if you want him to. But you know, you could always play around with these ratios. I think this is the right ratio for me for what I'm looking for in this deck. I do think Anubis has this place, Chaos Gallant, and these two as well. I was toying around with 2 Chaos Gallant, but again, it's very situational. At least with this, I can Digivolve up and then kill something on their side of the board. And it's giving me draw power for my next option. But that's the level 6s. And then we've got the level 7s. It's pretty simple. Got 3 Omnizort. Hitting security comes out to play. And then if you Digivolve up on it, you can kill one of your opponent's Tamers. But the other nice thing as well is when deleted, destroy one of your opponent's Digimon. So I could swing security, he survives, I could attack, restand, killing this with the Black Wall Growl to kill something on their board. If I've not got that in play, say I've got a Lady Devi with a Plutomon on top of it, I can play an option that kills level 4 by deleting one of my Digimon, that then kills him, he kills another Digimon, and then Lady Devi activates, killing a level 3. So potentially I'm playing an option card that costs me 1 memory to clear out 3 things on their side of the board. Yes, that is the perfect run. It may not happen, but it's there, and it's a play that can be live. So I think it's definitely worth having those choices where this is a toolboxy deck. Again, you're not going down one path, you've got many different choices. And then just as your 4th level 7 Omnimon X antibody, I was thinking about swapping him out for Millenniumon, but I think he does put in enough work to justify his position in this deck. Just being able to go on a stack, swing, restand from when swinging, kill something 15k or under on your opponent's board, restand from your Black Wall Growl, swing again. You've just killed 2 potentially massive bodies on your opponent's side of the board. And he's 15k, so he's more than likely going to survive in security. And the other nice thing is you can discard 2 Digivolution sources to stop an attack. Now say this gets played out of security and then I Digivolve into this. Obviously I'm not going to be able to discard the sources, but I can still get like an attack and kill something. I'm still not 100% sold on him, but I have seen him put in a lot of work, so I do think it's worth testing. So I'm going to keep playing him in now. He has won me a couple of games, so I think he's still got his place, but maybe Millenniumon would be a better choice, just bottom decking something. So with him I have to Digivolve, the next turn I have to swing. Where Millenniumon, I can just Digivolve him on top of Tactimon and bottom deck something on their board, and then I've got something that even if it dies, I can bring it back. So something I can destroy. I can swing security, it survives, destroy it with an option card to kill something on my opponent's board, and he comes back. So he's an option, but at the moment I'm leaving it as is. And then we've got Tamers and Option cards. Do all these together. So we've got Matashida, just Memory Tamer. On play, return one of your purple Digimon card or purple option cards from your trash to your hand. It's a nice way to cycle back some of your option cards, or maybe say you're missing level 5, pull level 5 out. Plus being a memory table allows you to always go to 3, which is nice. 2 Death Claws, 1 cost, delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponents. Level 4s are under, allows you to kill blockers. As I was saying, allows you to kill Zwarts. So getting a 2 for 1 memory, or if there's a Lady Devi, say there's a Lady Devi inheritable active, kill a Zwart, kill a level 4, kill a level 3, and in security, delete one of your opponent's level 4 Digimon. So it just gives you those options to kill blockers, potentially stopping you from going for game, but also allows you to potentially do even wider clears. Then we got 2 Hell Gates. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon. So this is killing your big bodies, and both these can be played off of Plutomon from Digivolving. So if you have a Gearmon on board, you Digivolve into your Plutomon, you play this for free, to delete the Gearmon, you gain 1 memory. So say if you've got Matt Tamer out, you go to 4, then go to 3, so it's your turn still. And Plutomon's a 12k body, so he's big enough to survive some things, but also allows you to continue your turn. And you kill a level 4 on your opponent's side, or Digivolve up, pass them to 1 Hellgate, kill something big on their side as well. So I think that's the right ratio for those. And then just a 1 of Trump Sword. I'm not a massive fan of Trump Sword, but it does activate your security. With Hell's Gate, that goes to your hand in security. Death's Claw, it still activates, kills a level 4. But with Trump Sword, it's like an unconditional, sorry, it's a conditional deletion in security, and when you play it, so they have to be unsuspended for them to die. You can't play this off of Plutomon either, but it's just that 1 of, it's hitting security, you might kill something, stop the final attack that could have killed you, or you may even get lucky, get this in your hand, you're on 3 memory, put your opponent to 4, but kill a level 7 on their board. And that is it for these. As for what I'd change in the deck, at the moment I'm quite happy with how it works. It's got a good win rate. It's definitely taken some people by surprise, and it's even taken out a couple of MetalGarurumon players and a Lord Knight player. So just having those options where if I'm in a scenario where Tactimon would be great, I've got the option of having him, or Plutomon, ChaosGallant, Anubis. So I've got those cards there if I need them. I'm able to pick and choose my battles, pick what's going to work best. And as for combos with this deck, again, where there's no direct line, there's tons of different combos you can play out. But like I was talking about, you could Digivolve into Pluto, play a Death's Claw to delete a Gearmon to gain the memory, and basically reducing his Digivolution cost by 1, and deleting something on your opponent's board, which is nice. And again, you could kill, go into ChaosGallant, so swing with your Zwart, go into ChaosGallant, delete it, kill something on your opponent's, so kill a level 5 on your opponent's side of the board, plus using this effect on delete to kill something else. And then you get to play out a level 3 from that as well. But that's the nice thing with this deck. It's not a big combo deck. It's just different options for different situations. And where purple's a very toolboxy deck, I feel like this does it a lot of justice. So I'm looking forward to how this does for the rest of this meta. But if you have any ideas what you think could help this deck, or even any toolboxy decks that you've been building, I'd love to hear about them. And if you could leave a like and subscribe as well. I'm currently aiming for 100 subscribers. As of this video, I'm on 48, and I will be announcing a giveaway soon once everything's in place. That I'll be doing once a month, so hopefully you subscribe for that. It will be a subscriber only giveaway, but more information to follow. But other than that, this is Cruffy Gets Good, and I hope you're getting good as well.